Oh boy. You guys remember this? Yeah, thank goodness they changed it. Well, now since Sonic the Hedgehog has been out for a while and all my adoring fans have been begging me to review it, and by adoring fans I mean tents on Twitter, I think it's time I get my thoughts out there. I think the Sonic the Hedgehog movie is okay. Just that, okay. It's not great, it has its flaws, but there are things I like about it. I'll try to cover as much as I can in this video. Anyway, let's begin. The action. Let's start with what this movie does right. There's not much to say, but the action in this film is not bad. In fact, it was much better than how I was expecting. Now, let me get this straight. Is it the most original pieces of action in the world? No. There are some scenes that felt taken from a different film. Like for example, the Quicksilver scene from X-Men. But it is far from terrible. For a younger child, this would be incredibly fun to watch. It is very fast paced and the choreography is pretty well done. The characters. The characters in this movie are pretty I wouldn't say they are god-awful, but they leave a lot to be desired. They are nothing special, but they get the job done. My main problem is Sonic. He can be quite irritating at points. He's not Fred Figglehorn levels of annoying, but he indeed got on my nerves at points. This aspect of Sonic also ties in with our next section, and that is the comedy. I did not find this film very funny. I understand that the audience for this movie consists of very young children, but I still thought there could be some improvement. Like I said, Sonic was pretty annoying, and that was mostly because of his jokes. His jokes mostly consist of references. Now, references to pop culture can work if you do something clever with what you are referencing. Sonic the Hedgehog, however, doesn't. Sonic just references something and the joke is, "Oh, it's funny because I know what he is talking about." Only people who know what he's referencing understand. If you don't, then it just ends up being confusing. Sonic also does what are considered hip dances, and if you couldn't tell, the word hip had some huge quotation marks around them. For example, he does the floss and it comes across as cringeworthy. Filmmakers need to stop inserting memes and trends into their films. They make the film age poorly and a pain to watch. Sonic also occasionally does some gross out type of humor. It doesn't happen often, but it's not very appealing. The acting. The performances in this film are nothing special. They get the job done, but they are not perfect. Many people have said that Jim carries this movie. Huh? Get it? Okay, I'll stop. Although I agree that he's the best actor, I had some problems. It doesn't feel like he's playing a character, yet he's playing himself. This isn't a good thing. I want to feel immersed in the stories I watch, and when an actor or actress does this, it takes me out of the film because I keep getting reminded that I'm watching an actor, not a character. Other than that, the acting is fine, but it could use some work. This film is flawed, but I still found ways to enjoy it. Some people believe that since this movie's made for kids, I don't have the right to criticize it. However, I feel like that excuse doesn't really work anymore. Because there's so many great films like The Incredibles and the Lego Movie that show how great children's films can be. They show that they can be smart and creative. Really, I think this movie could have been more, and it could have been something really special. But wait, I forgot to mention the film's biggest flaw, and that is... Stop it with the Olive Garden product placement. I'm okay with product placement in movies because I understand that you need the money for your budget, but don't make it so obnoxious. Okay, that's all I had to say.